Hi, I'm Jake Parks, the managing editor of the Underemployed Life. I'm here today doing our first product review. We're reviewing a product called the Nano towel, which is supposed to be a replacement for the paper towel. Paper towels are toxic to the environment. Personally, I go through about 5 rolls or so a week. For me, it was a matter of spending a lot of money. And then I found out that when paper towels decompose, they let out methane, and they're made with bleached material, and so they're terrible for the environment. So that made me want to find something better. So after about a month of looking for different things, I found the Nano towel. It made a lot of claims. It's non-toxic, which for me was one of the biggest advantages to it. But it said that it would reduce or completely get rid of my paper towel need. So we wanted to see if that was true. So we got a new Nano towel here. Actually got a pack of 4, and we're going to be using some of the tests that the company itself uses on their own home video. Before we get started though, I want to make clear that we're not paid by the company to promote or endorse or anything. We have no relationship to the company. This is a real honest review of the product. So we're about to get started, and we'll see what happens. And this is an unopened pack that we're going to open right now, and then we're going to see if it does what it says it does. All right, I'm going to open it. Assisting me today is our IT person, Alejandra. She is a wife and an incredible IT person and the mother of 2 adorable kids, so she also wants to see if this works because she also uses a lot of paper towels. So we got the 4-pack, which is their cheapest, and so here they are. I'm going to take them out. If you want to take a look here. These. So each one's fairly big. The Nano is, I guess it's Nanoland technology. It's a non-toxic microfiber is what they say, which is one of the benefits, obviously. So it's great for the environment. They say you can use this about 200 to 300 times before you would want to throw it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to use one here. We're going to put the other 3 to the side, and we're going to do a little testing to see if it works as well as it says. Now we also have a roll of paper towels. I don't want to say the name of the brand. We'll just say that it's a bounty of paper towels. Okay. All right, so the first test we're going to do is we're just going to spill a little bit of water on here and see how well this actually cleans up compared to a paper towel. And we'll use the paper towel first. So we've got a glass of water, about yay big. I'm going to pour a nice little chunk of it here. And we'll use about the same amount. I'm going to use a paper towel. I'm going to lay it here. So the paper towel, that's 1, and it's still wet. So you need at least 2. And this one's soaking. I'd say 3 paper towels are done. And so I'm going to put these over here, and we're going to spill about the same amount of water, probably a little more actually, and use one side of the Nano towel, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put it there, one wipe, and it is almost dry. Use the other side, and that's it. So it absorbs really well, as you can see, and it doesn't drip, so I don't have to run to the kitchen. They show this in the video, so this is nice. This actually is what they say it is. There's barely any water in there, so this is still extremely usable. So that's the first test. Now, one of the other things that they talked about is its absorbability, and they did something on this video where they poured 10 ounces of water in a bowl, and then they soaked a dry Nano towel to show how well it absorbs. So we saw it absorbs pretty well here, not bad, but let's see if the test actually works. So So we're going to pour 10 ounces in this bowl. So you can see their video. They put one of this is a dry towel inside the bowl and they soak it. So get that. So we're going to soak the entire towel and leave it in here for a second, and then they take it out. And it's not dripping. That's pretty good. Like I said, this is the first time that we've opened these, so that's surprising. That worked. Normally you see a video like that and you're like, that's probably not going to work. It did, so I'm going to take it over. I'm going to rinse it out. I swear we're not being paid. That's a lot of water. All right, well, so that's good. So we want to give it a bigger test. I'm going to take the salsa out of the refrigerator and I'm going to spill it on the floor, which seems silly because, I mean, most people don't. But the fact is, if you have a party, people make messes. And so we thought that would be a real test to see if this works. So, opening up the fridge. And we've got a little bit of salsa here. All right, so I'm going to spill a little bit on the floor. And thank you for letting me do that. And we'll spill a little bit and then see if a paper towel, how that works. And then we'll spill the same amount relatively and we'll use the Nano towel and see how that works. So spill a little bit there. That's fine. And so regular paper towel, in fact, I'm going to put a little bit of water on it, just a bit, which is what most people would do. And that cleans it up fine. It's still a little wet. There's the paper towel. There's the salsa. I wouldn't recommend eating that unless you're really hungry. Eating that, I probably wouldn't. Okay, so I'm going to use one more paper towel because it's still, you can see it's still a little bit of gunk on there, so you want more water. So you probably use a few paper towels or something like that. And again, that's a pretty practical use for a paper towel that people will use a paper towel for. So, all right, so 3 or 4 paper towels just to get it dry so no one slips. So now we're going to use the same Nano towel that we've been using. First, I'm going to pour again. Even a little more salsa. That's more than I think we put for the paper towels. That's a lot. And I'm gonna wet just a little bit. See how well it works. As you can see. And then I'm gonna just lay it on here. And I'm gonna give it a nice big swipe. And that's it. So it's completely done and dry, and then here's what it looks like. Okay, so one of the benefits of the Nano towel that they present is that it's got more functionality as well than just picking stuff up as far as like paper towels go. And they specifically mention the Swiffer, and Alejandra happens to have one, so we're going to check that out, that you can put a Nano towel on top of it so you can mop the floor very easily. So we've got the Swiffer here, again not endorsing it or promoting it, but she has one, so we thought we would check it out. It's very easy. Put this on. Fold this like that. And then let's see. So it does. It does work well, so we can recommend it. It sounds like, again, that at least as far as their claims, that this one is also valid. So we wanted to test the Nano towel on a bathroom mirror. It says that we can clean that, so that would avoid you having to use Windex or whatever else you use. So we're going to use one that's a little bit moist. and wash it, and the dirt is coming out. There's some stains here, water stains that were on here. Those seem to be coming out very easily. So this is streaking a little bit, which is normal, it's moist. So we're going to use a dry Nano towel to see if that'll get the streaks out. Yeah, it does. Good. So one of the benefits of having a Nano towel is that you don't have to use all the toxic chemicals like Ajax and Windex or whatever it is, normal cleaning materials that you would normally use. So this definitely works so far as it says it does. So one of the things that we wanted to test is countertops, which we did, but also the top of a stove, which probably gets messier with stickier stuff than any other part of the kitchen. And so we poured a little bit of oil in here, and you can't, and because this is white, you wouldn't really be able to see dirt anyways, but we're going to pour some of the oil on here and you will be able to see that. And that can definitely happen, especially if you're frying food, oil pops out. That'll at least give you an idea. So we're going to take a Nano towel. This one's already moist that we used, and we'll see if it works. With one swipe. It does. I mean, it's gone. All right. Yeah, it's gone. Okay, we're in the backyard of Alejandra's house, and she's got a glass table here, and they talk about on the website that the Nano towel will wipe off glass counters. So we wanted to test that with glass table, especially outside. These basically come dirty, I think. I don't think there's a way to keep them clean ultimately, but everybody wants to wipe them off. So this is really dirty actually. So we've got a moist Nano towel. We pre-wet it, and we're gonna see how it works. And it works well. Get over here, you can see just how dirty it is here. And I don't think this is a big surprise, but again, if you use paper towels, you don't need to use them. This works extremely well, and it's much cleaner and better for the environment. Okay, so that wraps up our first product review here for the Underemployed Life. Again, we were testing out the Nano towel versus the paper towel. You know what? We can recommend the Nano towel. It is. It's not just a good replacement. It's environmentally friendly, which is important, but it's going to save you a lot of money. It's going to save me a lot of money. I'll probably still use paper towels, but I'm not going to be buying 3 to 5 a week. Maybe one at most will last me a week. So we want to make it clear that we were not paid by Water Liberty, the company that makes these, to promote, endorse, or anything. And that's why we wanted to do this test to see if it really did what it says it does, and it did. So we're impressed. That's pretty much it. So appreciate you watching. If you do go ahead and buy it and you find it doesn't work for you, we know they have a money back guarantee. We're not going to use it, but again, if you get it and it doesn't work, you'll be able to. But otherwise, we can recommend this. This works. So again, they work. The rest of what we write about kind of talks about other benefits, but we wanted to do this review so we can show you in real time, so to speak, if it does what it says it does, and it seems to. So that's it. Thank you.